Oh, it's bitter cold. Not too bad actually. Right, I'm back out fishing. Haven't been out beach fishing in a good while, so I've got the chance to get out this weekend. I took it with both hands. So I'm fishing a local beach. I've just had a whiting. I have a picture on my phone of it. It was my first cast, so I'll try and add that in while I'm doing the intro. So chasing codling and collie tonight. Tide's 10:30. There's a southeasterly wind, so on the beach I'm coming on, it's coming from the right down to the left. There's a bit of a swell on them, you might be able to hear it, but I'll give you a look at the ocean now in a second. So just checking on the rods there, because normally when there's one whiting around, there's a few of them around. Yeah, so I'm back to the old faithful, the Ziplex LF250, the Coniflex Ballistic, the Pen Mag 5252 on the Ballistic, and the Green Mag Elite on the Ziplex. I've a 2 clip down rig on one with, I think they're 2.0 hooks, and the other one I have a pulley rig on it. And I'm fishing I've never used a pulley pennel before. Normally it's just a single hook. So those who don't know, pennel is 2 hooks. But aside the fish big baits, so I have lug, I've mussel, I've peeler crab there, I've razor, and I have mackerel. So I'm going to try it. And in fairness, the presentation of the bait with the hook top up, like a big bait on for a cod with a big mouth, codling, I think it's going to work great if something comes along. Now don't get me wrong, I've caught loads of fish with single hooks. That's all I ever use. I never use a pennel. I was watching videos during the week on YouTube and I said, you know, I'm going to give it a bash. So I'm going to give it a bash. I have some other pulleys tied up as well with single hooks on it, 2.0s and 3.0s. I actually think I have 1.0, 2.0 and 3.0s in the box there, so I'll probably go with 2.0 or something like that. I like a 2.0 hook. But yeah, hang around and we'll see if we can get a few fish. It's probably 8 o'clock now. I've 2.5 hours of the rise. I've been fishing the last 20 minutes. 1 fish out so far. What time is it? Yeah, 3 minutes past 8. Yeah, so all things good. I'd like to say thanks very much. The last video done on the harbour with the herring, that was shared, and I got loads of subscribers from it. I got a good bit of interaction back in the comments from people, so thanks very much for all the new subscribers and for the support and for the comments. And see if you can see that ocean. Actually, I'll spin this around real quick. There's the rods anyway. Get my light on. That's the rods out. Hey. The Ballistic looks, could be crabs on it. So I'm fishing the ground. It's kind of rough ground, a bit of a clean spot kind of in the middle of it. Plenty of weed on the beach, but none around there. You see them waves breaking out over there. There we go. So it's a bit of a good old swell on. It's still rising, so it's come up a good bit. But hopefully we'll get, yeah, trying to brighten some of that. That would work a bit better, wouldn't it? So hopefully, yeah, we'll get a few fish. Right, we will bring you back when I'm bringing them rods in, when I'm changing over the baits, and we shall see how we get on. Put the rod on the left back out there, and lug tipped with razor, and it's only in the water for 20 seconds and I'm getting a few little bites. I would imagine it's whiting again. I've had 2 very good bites on one on each rod, and I thought for sure I had something decent on. There's no dogfish around at the moment, so I'm presuming it was either codling or collie. I'm whacking these out as far as it can go, so I can't think of it being anything else. I think there might be something on that left hand rod there. So I'll go and have a little look. We might bring it back in. It's only after going out. I must have put it right on the fish's nose. This is nothing on at that time, but the bait was stripped and it was only literally out there a couple of minutes, so there's obviously plenty of crabs about the place at the moment. We'll get it baited, get it back out, and we'll keep trying to catch some fish. So finally got one of the things that was eating on me bait. Look at them pincers. He's trying to get me alright, that lad would. No doubt he'd love to have one of them. That's it. No, that's going back. And that held onto that bait all the way in. He's angry. We'll get me pinch off one of them. Right, we'll get that one back. We'll do a bit more fishing. It's just high tide now, so started to run out of time, but anyway, yeah. Right. Ooh. Right folks, that's probably going to call it quits now. That's probably going to be my last cast. It's up over high water now. Oh, I got something in my eye. And if the fish are going to be here, I think they'll be here by now. I'll quick check on the rods there. Yeah, so just whiting and a crab. That was it. Yeah, so pretty poor. So what I might do is I have bait left over. and I might get out tomorrow night and I might fish another section of this beach, a different spot altogether. But failing that, I might go conger fishing actually, because I haven't gone conger fishing in a while, so that might be an option if I can get back out tomorrow night. And if I do, then I'll just put the two videos together. I'll try and make one video out of it. If not, I'll just put something together with this. But no, when you're fishing at night in the dark in the winter, it's difficult to get a video put together if you're not catching an abundance of fish. I had some whiting, but they're thin whiting. I think the biggest was 25 or 26 centimeters, and then smaller again. So there's still a good swell on the sea at the minute. Well, just as I say it there, it goes flat can, but it's breaking big. I had high hopes for tonight. There was a good surf on the beach. It was a chocolatey, dirty colour. Kind of all the, for this beach anyway, the hallmark for catching codling and coalies off it. So yeah, rods are still there. Last cast of each. One on the right there is good. Crabs. There we go. See it there. Whee, the water coming in. Well, still a good bit of surf out there. A good bit of surf out there, but unfortunately no codling or coalies to keep me here any longer. So right folks, I might extend this video if I get out tomorrow, or if I get out during the week and then do a video up and send it out on the weekend. It'd be nice to just try and catch a few more fish. I should have filmed the whiting that I was catching, at least I'd have a few other fish to show. But again, who wants to see whiting being caught all the time? Right, we get these rods reeled in and then I'll walk myself back to the car. And you'll either catch me in a few seconds fishing a different spot, or this is the end of the video and I'll be going out again. Right, good luck folks. Oh, like, share and subscribe. As I said, it was shared on Facebook, one of the groups, and I got a load of interest, which was brilliant. So yeah, right, see you again. Right folks, welcome back. This is night 2, out on the hunt for some codling. So I have moved to a different part of the same beach. I have some bait left over, so we got left back out again. So we'll give this a bash and we'll see how we get on here. Yeah, it's a far better night for filming because the wind has died down. There's a bit of a swell on the sea. Baits are lug, peeler crab, mussel, razor. I didn't bring any mackerel. I forgot. I didn't want rough ground, plenty of doggies. It wasn't really. I suppose they'll take the peeler and the razor if they're around, but yeah, I didn't want to be attracting too many dogfish. So yep. So we're slightly different rods today than yesterday. As casting's a bit hindered here. So fixed bill reels and fixed bill rods, and we're going to give it a bash and see what we get here tonight. That's the plan anyway. Already some activity on those rods. Yeah, already some activity on those rods, but that's just crabs. And the crabs have been plaguing me since yesterday. So yeah, so we get a bit more footage tonight hopefully, as the wind has died down. I think it's southwesterly wind. It's supposed to be about 7 or 8 or 9 knots, but it's certainly not that now. So yeah, I don't even have my woolly hat on, it's not that cold. So yeah, we'll do a few hours here High tide's 11:30. It's just after 8 o'clock now, I think. Be 8:30. Those are the first 2 baits in the water. It's actually 9:15, would you believe? So yeah, we'll keep going. And we'll bring it back then. Only a few minutes. Well, it'll only be a second for you, but it'll be 10 or 15 minutes for me when I'm bringing in the first cast. So, first cast back in, nothing yet. We'll try over that side now in a second. Yeah, right, so first cast back in, nothing yet. Plenty of crab activity on it. The braid is great because you can see everything, so anytime a crab touches the line, touches the bait, it's getting hooked up. But hopefully, it's only early, hopefully a few fish turn up as the tide starts to fill in. That's what I'm hoping for. There's something at that now, is there? crabs, we'd say, but we pulled it forward a little bit, so we'd leave us alone now. God, you won't. It's rough ground, so yeah, it's rough ground with clear sandy spots around the place, so that's what we're going to be up against all night. Right folks, pull this down real quick. I'm back out again. The last section you saw me on the platform had to be cut short. Bit of an emergency at home, so I have some bait left over. I was working last night, which was Tuesday night, so I came down tonight basically to use up the bait, but there's a spot here that I wanted to fish that I hadn't fished before, and the lug was still alright. So we got the lug, peeler, crab, mussel, razor and some sand in. So tide's on the way in. It's 3 hours before the flood. Well, 2 and a bit now, 2.5 at the minute. I had all the fishing gear still in the car, so the fixed bill reels and rods are still here. I'm down on the beach tonight, and yeah, wanted to fish this spot. Kind of been putting it off because I didn't think it would be very productive, but you never really know until you fish them. So I've came down, give it a whirl, see what we get. Again, the same setup as the other evening. I'm going to put these three sessions together because they haven't been very productive as of yet. So hopefully, well, it's the 2 fixed bill rod and reels. I have pulleys on both of them, as I believe the ground out here is a bit rough. There's a breeze coming down the beach, so it's southwesterly I think, but it's a bit cold, and I have my tent up in the car but I didn't bring it down with me. I should have, but anyhow, we'll survive. I think what we're going to do is get the rod in on the left. It's the second cast for one on both of them, so we get the rod in on the left. Crabs are hitting them because it is a rough area, so we expected that. So I can't leave them out there too long, so we'll get the one in on the left, bait it up and back out. So we'll bring it back for that one anyway. Like the crabs are pulling them down there, you can see it. So we've had our first fish, 29cm whiting. So I haven't blanked again, thank God, and that was caught out at distance on lug and crab, but they came in and spat up what looked like razor clam. So I have razor clam there, so that's going on for the next bit of bait. and low grade tipper razor clam. I'm going to have a go with that. Tide's starting to come in, so hopefully a few more fish turn up. That's the plan. With this one back, I'll get a picture of it real quick, and then get it back. Oh, you're getting bites there, hang on. Crabs, I think. That's what's at that. Crabs. But I'm going to be playing crabs all night. Nothing I can do about it. I'm hoping that cod will come along wholly and disrupt the crabs enough so that they can grab the bait. That's the whiting done, so I'm hoping when they show up. Because it's an hour. Is it an hour? No, it's 2 hours. Just under 2 hours. Right, I get some bait sorted out. Get some bait sorted out when we get back. Get some razor clam out in those hooks. Now, what a lie on. Here we go. Next fish of the session. Rockling. Now that's gonna go back. Fish. So we get that one back and then we get 3 bait and cast back out. Oh, it's starting to get a bit chilly now. So that's just over high tide now, and the last half an hour, 40 minutes, the baits are coming back in untouched. Even the crab activity has faded off. So there's a few rods in the water at the moment. I'm going to take one in, pack it up, and get the other one in, and then pack it up and make my way back up to the car. So that's 3 sessions there. The one the other night I had to cut short, so 2.5 sessions I suppose you could say. Whiting and rockling tonight, that was it. So this is fishing, you know. You don't always catch something spectacular, you don't always catch a lot of fish, but it's nice to get out. If you don't get out, you don't try, you're never going to find out. So we can tick these places off the list of places I wanted to fish, and who knows, different tide, different setup, fish could be here, lads could be fishing here tomorrow and catch fish, just the way it goes. So yeah, that'll probably be the end of it. Thanks for the support. Please like, share and subscribe, and I want to say a shout out and hello to Fia, Ava and Dara, 2 nieces and my nephew, who watch all my uploads all the time. So yeah, we'll catch you on the next one, guys.